So a few people have asked me about my main guitar, so I thought I'd do a video about it. This is it. It was made for me by Adam Buchwald at Circle Strings Guitars in Burlington, Vermont. It's an OM size guitar. OM stands for Orchestra Model, and it's a size and shape that was introduced by the Martin Guitar Company back in the 1920s. It's been my favorite size and shape for a while now. In fact, I built one for myself in college that became my main guitar for 10 plus years, but I'll do another video on that one. Anyway, I love the OM shape because it's comfortable to hold. It's smaller than a Dreadnought. It's a little thinner. It's a very balanced yet dynamic sound. Great for fingerstyle playing. It's not my favorite shape for like playing with the band if you're strumming and you need to cut through with the drummer and bass player and stuff. But for fingerstyle and solo guitar and smaller ensembles, I love it. It also has a nut width of 1 3/4 inches, which is great for left-hand fingerings and stuff. Just gives you a little more space there. This guitar, the back and sides are Brazilian rosewood, and this is my first Brazilian rosewood guitar, and I really understand now what all the hype is about. The top is German spruce, and I had this one built with no pickguard and no fretboard dots, which is just a look that I like. It has a little custom inlay here. Got this guitar about a year ago, and funny, I had no intention of getting a new guitar. I was not in the market at all. In fact, Adam had built me my main guitar, which I had been playing for about 6 years, and I was just super happy with that. That has Indian rosewood back and sides and a sinker redwood top, and it's a similar size and shape to the OM. Loved it. But I was on a little road trip through New England in the summer of 2023 and passed through Burlington, Vermont, and stopped into the shop and warehouse just to say hi and take a tour and get some updates and stuff. And after the tour and everything, I noticed 2 guitar cases in the corner, and they said Trey on the side, and I could tell that they were smaller cases. They weren't a Dreadnought size. They were like an OM or something like that. And recently Adam had built a guitar for Trey Anastasio of Fish, and Trey had been using that guitar a lot on stage and was even so inspired by it that he wrote and recorded an album with it. So Adam has been getting, Circle Strings have been getting some well-deserved attention from that endorsement. So anyway, I was curious. So I was like, what's in the guitar? What's in the case? And Adam said there were 2 OMs that they had built for Trey and were getting ready to deliver. And he asked if I wanted to play them, and I said, of course. And so I played them both, and one of them just really, really blew me away. Like, it was just the most inspiring and unique instrument I've ever played. And like I said, I was not in the market for a guitar, and I was very happy with my main guitar, but I couldn't stop thinking about this guitar that I played. So a few weeks after I got back to New York, I texted Adam and was just kind of like, hey, how can we build something that plays and sounds like that, but is like still relatively affordable? So we kind of came up with a plan, and we ended up using a top from the same batch of the German spruce, and then we used Brazilian rosewood back and sides. But this set is not matched, which kept the cost down, but it's still beautiful, and the tone is just beyond. And I could not be happier with it. I received the guitar about a year ago, spring of 2024. And yeah, like I said, it's just been my main guitar ever since. It has a Fishman Matrix pickup installed. Yeah, it's my first Brazilian rosewood guitar, and like I said, I finally understand, all this hype I've been hearing my whole life. It's like the wood really just is almost like an instrument in and of itself, or like a voice in and of itself, right? It has like this sort of, I don't know if you can hear that over the iPhone microphone, but it has like this sort of natural reverb quality and resonance that's just beautiful. And the best way I can describe it is that as you're playing it, it just really kind of comes alive. And especially when amplified, like I still feel it when amplified, like the guitar is just resonant and I can feel it sort of vibrating while I'm playing it. And it's great. Very inspiring, which for me has always just been the key of any instrument. I don't really care that much about vintage instruments or brand names or how much it costs or anything like that. It's really about what's inspiring to me as a player and as a writer and performer. So let me think what else I want to say about this. I would say the Brazilian and the spruce combination, also the high notes, the treble strings are very, very thick and full, and you never get that thin sort of twangy sound, which I don't like on an acoustic guitar. So anyway, I really never get tired of playing it, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, anything I missed, anything you want to know, any other similar videos you want to see me do other than the short fingerstyle guitar videos that I put up every day. Anyway, I hope you guys dig this, and let me know what you think. All right, see you soon. Bye.